Welcome to Therapy Thursdays on Louisiana Living. We are physical therapy and balance centers. I'm Angela Yarborough, and this is Dr. Jerry Yarborough.
Hello.
And we are still talking about shoulder pain, right?
That's right, we are. So we'll continue our discussion today on shoulder pain due to impingements. Today we have Tara Howington, who is our CFO, and she's going to help demonstrate some of the exercises that we'll be teaching you to help you overcome shoulder pain. But today we're talking about impingements. Now, impingement of the shoulder joint itself can be caused from a number of different things. Most of the time, poor posture plays into it. We've already talked about that. So if you address that, that may help your impingement, but also an overuse of the muscles. And we have a lot of muscles around the shoulder, and if they're not good and strong, they will not pull the head of the humerus into that shoulder joint to allow proper alignment, and you'll get an impingement there. And sometimes whenever we overuse our muscles, like a lot of people do on the weekends, doing things they don't normally do, they can overuse those muscles, they get inflamed, and it impinges in that shoulder joint and causes a lot of pain. So we're going to go over a few stretches first, okay? And we're doing everything in front of our doorway because I want you to be able to do these exercises today, okay? So everyone has a doorway, and so we're going to start with stretches. This one is called a doorway stretch. So you put your arm about like this on the inside of the door frame, and then rotate your upper body away from it. That's going to cause a gentle stretch on the front part of your shoulder. Remember, all stretches should be gentle and should not cause pain. If they cause pain, you're doing it too hard. You need to back off because you're going to end up causing even more pain. All right, so all of our stretches we typically do 3 times for 30-second holds. And that's because research has shown that that's the best to do. All right, so we're getting the front part of the shoulder in that stretch. Now to get the back part of your shoulder, you're going to do a posterior shoulder stretch. And you do that by crossing over. And you can use your other arm to push even more. So you get a good stretch on the posterior side of your shoulder. Okay, just like that. Remember, 30 seconds, 3 times. And now we're going to do what's called a wall angel. Okay, Tara, come on this wall. So you've all heard of snow angels, laying down, doing a snow angel. This, you're going to do a wall angel, okay? So you're going to stand up nice and straight, try to make sure your back and your head, everything's touching the wall. You should be able to keep your elbows pretty much on the wall and go all the way up. If you can't, you got a lot of tightness, and we need to work on that, okay? Now, Tara's going to come back to the door, and I'm going to show you a few strengthening exercises. These are called isometric exercises because we're getting a muscle contraction without movement. Now, our shoulder joint has 6 different movements, all right? The first one is going to be pushing forward, okay, or flexion, all right? And you're actually trying to push forward, all right? And all of these movements have an opposite. So to do the opposite, you would turn around and push that shoulder into the door frame like that. And you may want to use a towel for protection, all right? And then we're going to do internal and external rotation. So turn around, Tara, and face it like that, yep. And so her arm is like this, and she's like she's trying to move into the door frame, all right? And you're going to hold each one of these about 10 seconds and work up to doing them 10 times. And then just standing where you are, you can use the other arm. Do the opposite of that, okay? Doing the opposite of that, your hand would be on the inside and you're trying to push out, all right? And then you're gonna push into your side like this, and a towel here would be good. And then using the door frame, you can turn and try to push that elbow up into the door frame. Remember, you're gonna start with 10 seconds, trying to do them 10 times each. Those are some good stretches and good strengthening exercises to help you overcome impingements. Come back next week and we'll talk about another most common cause of shoulder pain. Thank you.